Hello, everybody. Another day, another stream. We're continuing our enderpearl quest from yesterday. Oh yeah, we ended off by the snow village. Ooh, lagging. Is that a gingerbread house? We gotta check that out. Hold on, I got the wrong skin on. Let me change that. Okay, disconnect and reconnect. There we go. Fish. Oh, look at all those emeralds up there. We are gonna mine some of those, of course. But first, I'd like that gingerbread.
Creative group name.
Thanks. I'm streaming.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a gingerbread house.
Oh yeah? I've got one of those floating near my house.
Cool. Not.
Rude.
I thought it was funny.
You haven't even seen it yet. You can't call it stupid.
I didn't call it stupid. I just said it wasn't cool.
Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself, buddy.
Are you gaslighting me?
What? Why would I ever gaslight you, Zaf?
What are you talking? What's gaslighting? Never even heard of that.
Yeah, I've never gaslight.
I think you
What
just
are you
made that
talking
up just now. I think you just made that up right now. You might be crazy. I don't know.
There's no such thing as gaslighting. I think we need to put you in a mental asylum.
I don't think you know what you're talking.
Those gingerbread houses are genuinely worthless, though. Like, they have nothing of use.
In there.
It's got a no texture guy, and it's just completely worthless.
I mean, there's 1,000. There's a bucket of potion of harming in here. I
I mean, step in it. It'd be funny, but
can't get in it.
I bet you can.
I'm trying.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Come on. Come
Over
on.
the vine,
Just slide right in there. Come on.
right into them DMs.
Come on. Come on. Just right.
Watching you do this on your
Ah,
stream.
come on. Come on.
Uh,
Ah!
Did you fall in? And
No,
it hurt?
it didn't work.
Oh.
And then I executed the gingerbread man.
I mean, he deserved it. He didn't have a texture.
Being able to press the green gumdrops is pretty cool.
You can press it with your body too. It's like a combo button and pressure plate.
Ginger flower. I'm gonna take that. Wait, you need an axe to break gingerbread?
Yeah. No axe.
It sounds like I'm eating it every time I break it.
Yeah, it makes some funky noises.
I mean, this gingerbread house would be super cool if Alex's mobs didn't just add a better version of all of this.
Yeah. Not Alex's mobs, Alex's caves.
Right. I think they're the same mod.
I hate Alex's mobs, straddlers.
Yeah, they
It's
suck.
like
They catapult
everything-
stuff.
Everything they add to the nether sucks. I got knocked into lava earlier by a straddler, and then a bone serpent ate my ass. I survived,
Oh?
but yeah, no, it was super sus, dude. I
Whoa.
lived it, but barely. Like,
Your
I had to
truth.
keep disconnecting and rejoining.
I found a bunch of emeralds. I'm gonna eat those.
Oh yeah, they're tasty.
Wait, is that a block of raw emerald stuff?
I mean, it could be.
That would be pretty
They-
based.
Spelunkery did add big gold veins to the nether, so who's to say they didn't add big
Hey, that's
emerald
pretty
veins to
cool.
mountains?
I like Spelunkery. I know you don't like Spelunkery. I like Spelunkery.
No, I'm coming around to it. It is a bit annoying to get used to, but
The only thing I don't like
Some
about
stuff.
Spelunkery is they have a worse version of salt. But I mean,
yeah,
if Gallosphere wasn't so good, then Spelunkery salt would be okay.
yeah. Spelunkery is pretty good too, but
I just think Gallosphere is like on another level. I don't know why.
yeah. Also, Spelunkery adds a thing called a compression blast miner. You should look it up.
I know what that does.
Yeah, it can break any block.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a vanilla way to break obsidian.
and no bedrock.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, which I like that it's there. It's a nice little feature. I have almost made my second trip around the junk error.
It is a block of rough emerald.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, wait, I'm not in streamer mode. Hold on.
There are 2 Alex's caves on the chunk error. One of them is Candy Cavity, and the other is a Primordial Cave.
Is it?
The Candy Cavity isn't. It generated weirdly. But it generated in the inner ring, and some of it sticks out to the outer ring. So it's kind of sus. But the Primordial Cave does get cut off by the inner ring. Yeah.
I can live with that.
Yeah, and I think its biome might continue on in the ocean that it is cut off by.
Hmm.
I spent my first netherite ingot on a nether engine for my airplane, and it was the best decision I've ever made. It goes so fast now.
I
can't find my login
also
book again.
have an engine.
No. Not
Yeah,
that one.
I know yours is faster, but
Like
mine is
it's actually so
slower.
fast. I think I did the ring in just about half the time, maybe a little more than last time I did it. But that's because I increased my engine power by
Bro, what
75%.
do you think you're playing Slither.io? Like what are you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. So right now, me and Jackie are doing a group effort. Whenever we're bored or just like off stream, we go out and we just map for a toxic cave that's within the inner ring because
Okay.
like the map just can't. I dropped my axe while I was in my plane. Damn it, bro! I gotta make a new axe. Actually, no. I'm gonna make a longsword. Longswords are dope.
They can block.
What are they called? I can block with any sword. I found one of those skill books,
Yeah.
and it made it so I can do the 1.8 guard thing with my sword.
Cool.
Yeah, but only when I'm in combat mode.
He's got to use it. He's got to use it to have the 1.8 combat.
No, I'm still never using a regular sword. I think axes outclass them.
I'm using my daggers.
But yeah, I know you are. I'm gonna use a longsword. Oh hey, I thought you would have disabled the chest plate elytra with protection pickle.
Picks you can't.
Oh, you can't?
You can't. Yeah.
Cringe.
I would have, but you can't.
Just make it uncraftable.
You can't. It's not in the configs.
Cringe. Set up a command block to permanently remove it from everyone's inventory.
Lol. That's the most stupid way of doing that.
Yeah.
Imagine someone just crafts it and it's gone.
They spend... Wait, how do you even make it? Oh! It's a big crafting recipe.
Oh,
It
big.
costs an elytra.
Yeah.
Elytra, 2 phantom membranes, some iron, some propellers, some minecart couplings for some reason. Dried oolong tea. Oh, how do I get that? How do I get it? How do I get dried oolong tea?
Why do you need
Please,
dry?
I need it.
What?
Oh no,
What?
I can make regular oolong tea. How do I get it? I need it.
Why?
Because it's oolong tea. You're saying you don't want it?
Bro hates food mods. When did this start?
But what do you mean I hate food mods?
You didn't care about him last season,
No, I didn't. And
but now
that's
you
just
do.
because golden carrots. I mean, maybe a little bit. I'm building like an actual house this time. So I'm gonna have a kitchen with all that stuff set up.
You should make cheese.
I found some of that in a dusty old church earlier.
Cheese to meet you.
Never speak again.
What if I never spoke again after that?
Honestly, the world would be a better place.
Wow. Why don't you
Yeah,
tell me your
I
true
feel that.
feelings?
Oh, I just did. Did I not make it clear enough? Do I need to repeat it for that
Yeah.
little brain of yours? Oh, okay. It would be better if you stopped talking.
I still don't get it.
Okay, fair enough. I mean that's just emblematic of the problem here. You don't. Don't hurt yourself trying to comprehend it. War. He's just a little bit slow. It's okay. He's learning in his own way. Oh, that sucks. Walnut leaves do not count as transparent blocks.
Why do they need to be transparent for you?
Because it's leaves.
Yeah, but like, what's the point here?
I have a chest out here.
Oh, and you
he
can't.
dropped all his stuff in.
You can't
He
open
dropped
it.
all his stuff in it earlier or yesterday night. He came over to visit and he put all his stuff in a chest for some reason. And I can't open it because I grew my trees right next to it.
Oh, I got a can.
Is it the Alex's Caves type or? Oh. We have 3 different types of candy canes.
This is added to the igloos now. Igloos have a little sled next to them.
Yeah, I found one. Thought about. I took it up to the top of a mountain and I wrote it down. It was pretty fun.
Pretty funny.
No. Get rid of the knee.
I'm putting your bottle of urine into the food chest.
What? That's my piss, dude. I hate you so much.
What do you mean? You threw it out. You don't get to claim ownership of it forever. You don't own your bodily fluids, you insane rascal.
I never gave you consent to take it.
You just peed right through your pants.
I didn't have pants on.
What?
I mean, I did, but I'm a fish. I don't wear pants.
How did you even pee?
Fish pee.
Fish pee.
So sad. Why would you do this to me? I love using up the world's natural resources for my own personal gain.
I don't care.
I thought you would.
I'm just starting a war today.
You are so rude, Zeph. I hate you. That's the most accurate recreation of the angry wolf noise I've ever heard. Like, you sounded exactly like an angry wolf in Minecraft. Play it back. Play it back, chat.
We'll have to clip that. Clip that, chat. Clip that.
It's at, about 20 minutes into your stream.
I won't remember that, but I'll try. Wait, I gotta get some salt from Spelunkery.
There, I put it in your chat so you'll remember it.
You think I watch back my streams? I just put them up raw.
Sometimes.
I don't even edit them.
Yeah, I do too, but sometimes I go back in because I remember that there's a good moment that I can edit into a short. See, I do. I'm an egotist.
Oh, okay.
That's
Bro loves
how it is now.
Bro loves eating his own shit too.
Yes, now you're getting it.
No, I hate listening to myself. I can't do it.
I do too at times, but I've gotten used to it.
Cherry blossoms.
Why do quartz shards exist?
Why do what?
Quartz shards. Why do they exist? That they do nothing.
To make
Spelunkery
quartz.
literally just all they added. They added a bunch of nuggets for every type of ore, and then most of them do nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think you could smelt them to get.
What do you mean you can smelt them to get the nuggets?
Like you could smelt raw iron nuggets to get iron nuggets.
Yeah, but like, what's the point of quartz nuggets?
You get more quartz per quartz.
It doesn't come from the ores.
Oh.
You do not get quartz nuggets from the ores. You get them from crafting or from breaking down big quartz into nugget. It's literally useless. Completely and utterly pointless.
That's
stupid.
hilarious, though.
They're probably future proofing or something. I don't know. They're
Probably.
gonna add that later on.
I know that it's actually useful with the other ores because the deep slate ones drop some of the
Yeah,
nuggets.
but like, there's no blackstone quartz ore that would, or is there? No, there's not. Zaf, why are you assaulting a man?
Yummy salt.
Please take the salt out of your mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
I won't
my.
do that again. That made me
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
that was a little bit too far. even for me.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, chat. I didn't mean it.
No, he meant it, guys. You should cancel him on
Bruh,
Tumblr, I
I got
guess.
40 subscribers.
Oh wow.
Cancel
I was there
who?
once.
I gotta
Y'all-
say
I mean,
the salt lamp added by Spelunkery looks better than the salt lamp added by Galosphere.
really.
Yeah.
Salt lamp. Yes. If the one from Spelunkery existed in real life, I would definitely lick it.
I mean, I had a salt lamp, but it started sweating, so I had to throw it out.
Oh. My brother has a salt lamp, and sometimes I just go in there and lick it. You know, get my sodium content for the day.
That's disgusting, but also I understand completely. See, I don't understand how to get rock salt to be salt.
What do you mean? What's the difference?
Rock salt from Spelunkery. Oh, it's grindable, so you grind
You have
it to get
grind
salt.
it. Everything in Spelunkery is grindable. They also made deep slate grindable. You can grind it into polished deep slate. Or cobbled deep slate grindable.
Okay.
But like I don't see the point there. Like you could just use it in a stone cutter.
Okay. Actually, no, you can't. If it's a normal deep slate, that means it's a smelted version.
No, I meant cobbled.
Oh. And it turns it into polished?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is useless.
Also, I found out earlier today when the bone serpent was eating my ass in the lava, that you can feed magma cube stuff and they just like sometimes drop items.
That's cool. What can you feed them?
I was feeding him basalt and blackstone. I don't know if you can feed them everything, which you might be able to.
What were you getting?
But I got some magma cream, I got some blaze powder, and I got some magma pebbles or something like that.
Cool. You know, there's a block of magma
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah, there is.
It looks
It
goofy.
looks so goofy. Ow.
Goofy,
Oh, there's
block.
one of those dumbass little dogs attacking me right now. I hate
Quark.
those guys.
Quark adds
Quark
sauce.
is so cringe sometimes.
Yeah. Quark is an old mod, and you can definitely tell it's an old mod.
Yeah. I think the best equivalent mod I can draw comparisons to with Quark is the Terraria Calamity mod, and it's because both of them make changes that kind of seem petty to me. Like, they both add their own content, and a lot of it, and people will say, oh, look at how much content they add, it's such a good mod because of that. But then you look at the stuff they changed from vanilla, and it just, like, is why. It's just such a petty change.
Yeah, or it's a change that doesn't make sense. Like, they'll have really good changes. They'll have, like, the best changes ever. And then mixed in with those, they'll have changes that no one asked for and don't fit with the theme of their mod at all. They were supposed to make changes that everyone wanted them to make. But then they just, like, add these wolves in the nether. Like, what?
Yeah.
Explain.
It's just such a petty little thing. You know?
Yeah.
That's the best word I can use to describe it.
I'm
But
definitely
all
going to
of the mods
configure
the same
Quark
way.
next season a lot more.
Yeah, please do. A couple things
The
that I've seen
trees.
that I'd like turned off are, yeah, trumpet trees. Those, just why? They generate so horrendously. They look so ugly. Um,
If you're a mod at this point and you add a tree variant, you've got to have a really good reason to be adding it because there's
yeah,
so many trees nowadays.
like, and you can definitely tell that it's an old tree and they just never removed it because it is the exact same color as mangrove wood.
Yeah.
It just has no point because mangrove wood exists.
All these other trees, I mean, they got the walnut tree, which drops walnuts.
Mm-hmm.
They got the
And
fruit
they're at
trees,
least
which you
unique
can get
colors.
you can get fruit from.
Now, if the trumpet tree was actually like a trumpet and it was like a golden wood, now that would be unique and worthy of staying. But no, it's just worse mangrove wood.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it adds other stuff that people are just divisive about, like vertical slabs and stuff.
Yeah, I removed those
Yeah.
because it doesn't feel like it fits. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they've never said they won't add vertical slabs, just that you can't request for them to add vertical slabs.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I don't know if it's just I don't know what it is about vertical slabs that makes Mojang not want to add them.
Yeah, because it's like you added the other variant of slabs. You added horizontal slabs. What is the problem with rotating them 90 degrees upwards?
I never understood why they were so against it
Yeah.
or why they wanted to find a creative way to make that a thing.
Like, if anything, I think it would enhance people's creativity if they added vertical slabs.
They don't even
I
have
don't
to
know.
call them slabs.
Yeah, they could just, like, do. I don't know. It's just so weird.
It's just one of those things where Minecraft feels the need to be different.
Yeah.
Uh, because I think that the people
I
that make the
think.
game kind of have an ego about how the development has to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
Honestly,
feels
I
like,
do think maybe if the vertical slabs weren't already such a talked about topic, I feel like they might be something they would add in the modern day.
yeah, I agree.
Because like Notch and Jeb back in the day said we're never adding vertical slabs, like they kind of have to honor that because if they did, the community would be like, oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
understand why they couldn't add them back in the day.
Yeah. It was probably like a limitation or something. I don't know, but I mean, stairs are half of a vertical slab, so or they're 2/3 vertical slab,
Right.
so it definitely wasn't a technical limitation.
Or you could just have it so that slabs can be placed sideways.
Yeah,
So you
that's
just
how
have
the
slabs and they
stone
just
does
have
it.
extra functionality.
Yeah, that's how the copycat slabs work
Right.
to create. But yeah, it's just some of the stuff, some of the decisions they make.
But if I want to make a pack that feels like vanilla, I always have to not add vertical slabs.
Yeah,
And
just
it's
because.
just so ubiquitous with being vanilla now that I don't. It's just so
Yeah,
weird to me. I don't know.
I just wish Mojang. I wish they were more transparent about their development process.
Yeah.
You know, because like a good example of good transparency in the game development or in the games industry right now is Arrowhead Studios, because they used to be terrible about that, but then their games started failing, and so they were like, "Oh, hey, we should listen to the community," and then
Yeah.
they did, and now the game's back on top. Well, not back on top, but you know, it's
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like Mojang needs to take risks again.
yeah. It, why did they decide that passive mobs can't drop anything anymore? Like the last
They're afraid of upsetting
questionably,
people.
yeah, the last questionably uh useful item that they added that dropped from a mob was glow ink from glow squids, and that was on a mob vote.
Yeah. And that's only because
Uh,
their mob would be completely useless without it.
yeah, and if you don't include the mob vote, then it's Striders from the Nether update. So they have not given. Oh, and the thing is also, some of the newer mobs that are passive, they did originally drop stuff when killed. Like goats dropped mutton originally when they were added to Bedrock, and sniffers dropped moss, but those were both removed. So it's just like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Why not keep it? It's just so weird.
I feel like there's someone on the team that's really pushing for that.
Yeah.
It
If
feels like
not,
this type of thing that someone won't budge on.
I bet it's. I don't think it's probably not someone on the team. It's probably the corporation that controls the game.
Oh,
You
Microsoft?
know? Yeah. I like to blame a lot on Microsoft nowadays.
Yeah, I like to do
Because
that too,
I
but
think
sometimes
I
it's
think
hard
the
to
people
do
at Mojang.
company bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the people at Mojang have good intentions, and they probably would add peaceful mob drops again. I bet there's just like someone planted by Microsoft within their ranks who's always just like, guys, we can't do that. It's a kids
Yeah,
game.
when Microsoft took over, it went to maximize profits, right? That's how it
Yeah,
always goes when
exactly.
corporations take over. They look at the graphs and they see, okay, this maximizes profit. Which is why I think that we always get like a cute passive mob every time. Because it's like, they
Yeah.
did it once. And they're like,
They
wow,
did
look at
it.
this profit.
Yeah, they started with axolotls, I think. That was probably the stepping off point. Was there anything before that?
I don't know.
I mean, there were baby turtles in 1.13, but I think axolotls were the first big example of that happening.
They definitely got like a statistician on a team or something who's like,
Yeah.
wow, look how much growth we get when we add a cute mob. This
No,
will
it was
expand infinitely.
bees. Bees were the first of that because they're big and they're, you know.
Yeah.
But it was bees, and then it took a break. I guess Striders could have been that for 1.16, but not really.
They
They
always
weren't
have to
super
add
close.
like the mobs are like the
Yeah.
repertoire of mobs is getting kind of out of hand, especially
Yeah, they
since they
need to
don't really
stop
do
adding
much.
passive mobs. Passive mobs that have one purpose need to go. Like, I know we as a community voted the sniffer in, but it's completely useless.
It needs to do something else.
It needs to drop moss as an alternative for, I don't know. Just, it needs something more than two plants exclusive to it.
Yeah,
Because right now, that's all it's got going for it.
maybe you could have a little garden on its back.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like, just
cool.
like,
A moving garden.
yeah. Like, you can plant seeds on them, and then they grow the seeds, and then you've got, like,
If you put berries on it, then it'll
infinite.
have like thorns.
Yeah. Or, like, if you put the flowers on it, then you have an infinitely regenerating supply of that flower, so long as you give it time to grow.
Yeah.
You know, like, that would be a cool feature. It would make the sniffer worth it. But as it is right now, you only use the sniffer to get those two types of seeds and more sniffers.
Yeah.
It's worthless.
And then you could also have a situation where like you give the sniffer like a wither rose, it'll like start to turn like its color will start to change really dark and it'll
Yeah.
start
New
looking
boss.
undead or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just like something useful.
Cool details.
Also, they just need to add fireflies. Like, it's
Yeah, we've had this conversation is like
No,
The
but it
worst.
gets better now because they've actively gone back on their word in recent snapshots. You remember what their justification was for not adding them?
Yeah, because if frogs eat them, they'll die in
Yes.
real life.
If frogs eat fireflies, it is poisonous to them. In recent snapshots for 1.21.4, or is it 3? I don't remember. It's the winter drop. They have made it so that the new flower poisons bees. They have actively added something that harms a real mob.
Yeah, I
It's
think they. Well, I know what their justification for that is going to be.
it's because the flower isn't real. But
Right,
like,
it's the flowers not real.
yeah, I mean, fireflies could not be real. Like just add some fantasy version of fireflies
You
instead.
could call them. You could call them.
Lightning bugs, because no one calls it that. It's fireflies.
Well, okay, people do call them lightning bugs, but
Only cringe people.
well, you could like tie them into the frog lights thing. Like they have frog
Yeah,
lights. Why don't you call them this is gonna be hard to come up with a name, but like
yeah.
I'd call them like glow beak glow beacons
Glow
or something. I don't know. Like
glow bugs would be cool. Like put them in lush caves.
yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe there's different types of glow bugs. So the
Yeah,
orange ones would give you the like a different color of the color of one of the frog lights, and you have to have both the frog and the bug the same color to get the frog light.
yeah,
So then you could have like the glow bug, and you could have like a crimson bug, and then you could have like a warped bug or whatever. I don't know.
yeah. And like they would all spawn in different. That would be such a good way to have fireflies spawn in different biomes. Like have them spawn in mangrove swamps as like a normal color,
Like green,
and
yeah,
then make them a brighter yellow oranges to match glow berries and lush caves. Add like blue ones to warped forest and the nether. It's like anything. Purple ones to the end. That would have been
yeah.
nice. Just something. But no. Yeah. Mojang it confuses and astounds me.
Well, like I kind of have a take that's kind of like, because it back in the day, like Mojang took the code for Pistons.
Yeah.
Like they could totally do something with Create.
Yeah.
Like they could like be like, hey, we hired you. Now we want you to integrate a more vanilla friendly system of what you got.
Yeah, and they definitely could, but they did offer to add like they were gonna do something with Optifine back in the day where they would add those optimizations to the actual game. But
Well, I'm glad they
Optifine
didn't do that
declined. Yeah.
because Optifine ended up being terrible.
Yeah, Optifine fell off. It's that is a similar downfall story of Blockbuster rejecting buying Netflix. You know,
Yeah.
it's just I mean, they definitely need to optimize their game, but when more than
They're to be fair, they're working on it right now.
yeah, and when more than 3/4 of the player base is on Bedrock, which is already the more optimized version of the game, why optimize Java?
Yeah. Well, see, that's one of the things that we have to think about, and it's really sad to think about because I never thought we would be in this position where we are the minority.
Yeah, I always thought it was the other way around, but I mean,
It
Bedrock
changed.
is the
It's
addition
been
on top of
changing.
this.
Like it changed slowly, but then it didn't change slowly anymore.
Yeah, Bedrock. Honestly, though, Bedrock has almost always been the majority if we're talking in broad terms.
Well, yeah,
Because
they combined three systems together,
yeah, but
and they never let Java be on those systems.
yeah, the old console edition was kind of just like Java rewritten, but Bedrock is just Minecraft but in a different engine, and they changed some stuff. to make it work there.
Look, it's looking grim for Java.
It is. I don't think they'll ever kill Java because that would upset the entire community, Bedrock or not. But
I just think
they're
that
gonna
there's
try to unify it one day,
yeah.
and when that day comes, it's the end for all of us.
Look, they got things planned way in the future.
Yeah.
They'll just wait until it dies down before they do something controversial. Companies know how to do stuff.
There hasn't been a good Minecraft update since 1.18. Like, 1.19 was the mild update for a reason. 1.20 was Trails and Tales, and it barely did anything. You know?
Yeah.
And then
That was still
1.
part of 1.18.
Yeah.
Everything that you're naming was what 1.18
Everything
was.
up to 1.21.2 is just cave update.
Yeah.
Like, the cave update lasted 4 years.
Well, they learned a very valuable lesson from that.
Yes. But now that the cave update is done, they need to go back to bigger updates. Which is not what they're doing.
Well, actually, they're doing the opposite.
Yeah, exactly, and I don't think that's a good thing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, because I do have to give them credit for redoing the back end.
Yeah.
Because from my understanding, it's going to be easier to add stuff to Minecraft now.
Yeah, but most mod developers still haven't moved over to it. Which is pretty cringe. I just got biomancy stuff
Ooh.
from my cat.
Oh, I got to get some kitties.
Yes. You killed one.
I did. And I got an achievement. And I don't regret it.
Did it give you experience?
Yep.
Cringe. I got pig step earlier.
Not bad.
Pig steps. I'm rolling in the dough.
You could say that.
You could say that. Of course, you could also not say that. I'm gonna get an apple tree farm.
Good idea.
Roasted apples? Is that what they're called? No, baked apples are one of the best food sources in the game.
They are.
Yeah, because it's 2.5 meat shanks and all of your saturation.
Wait, how do you feel about the trial chambers?
I think trial chambers, I like them, honestly. I think that's the best of the Caves and Cliffs era since 1.18, which was the world gen changes.
I'd like to know how far back trial chambers go.
What do you mean?
Like how far back they knew they were going to add that stuff.
I bet they probably have everything planned like 2 or 3 updates in advance.
That means if the community, like, we get mad because they don't add stuff, that means that they might already have stuff. But, like, obviously with the end update, it's different.
Yeah. I think they're mostly
Is that sulfur?
prioritizing stuff that the majority of the player base will interact with. Because on Bedrock, only like 5 to 10% of players actually have the achievement for going to the end and killing the dragon.
Is that why they're building out the bottom of the game but not the late game?
Yeah, exactly. That's why there hasn't been an end update, and that's why the Nether update was relatively small. Like, not small, but it wasn't as big as it could have been. You know?
This rock salt is, like, yellow.
Is it touching spring water?
It is.
Oh. Then that's the reason. It gets, like, sulfury or something when it touches spring water.
What does the spring water do? I want to take this.
It gets you... Okay, so it does 2 things. It gives you some regeneration when you're sitting in it. Like regeneration 1.
Oh, that's good.
And it makes it so you can't climb up it like regular water.
Okay, I can't climb up it.
Yeah, that's because of Valkyrian Skies. Valkyrian Skies screwed up liquid physics really badly.
Yeah, it does that.
and that is one of the that's definitely the worst part of Valkyrian Skies, but I mean we live with it, so we can have flying bases. That and the weird step up stuff.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Valkyrian Skies is like still in beta.
There's no way it should work. Like it's a miracle that they ported a full physics engine into Minecraft, or they didn't port it, but they built a full
Yeah.
physics engine in Minecraft.
The mod's
It's
still in beta
insanity.
and it's working this
Yeah.
well.
I just wish they would do it on Fabric because
I don't even want to know what the problems are for that.
yeah,
What I don't
Fabric is
know,
just I don't know the difference between Fabric and Forge that well, but I know that Forge is ancient and it doesn't run well.
yeah. But also it's very
Giant gifts?
complete in its ability to be added to.
Yeah.
Or
Fabric
Fabric's
is
still
still
like a
relatively
baby.
new. Yeah. And we're not even gonna talk about
Libraries
Neoforge
that are
yet
for
because they
Forge.
are too new.
Yeah.
I miss when there was only 2 mod loaders. Now there's 4.
Quill and Neoforge.
Yeah. But I mean those are just kind of like forks of Forge and Fabric. So
Quill does.
Quilt is just like it's Fabric, but it allows for more stuff to work on it. Like I've seen people make insane renders with it. Not renders, but like render insane stuff with it. And it's just all Fabric mods work for Quilt, but then Quilt also has some mods specifically for itself that require Quilt because of the way it does things. I think it rewrites the or it doesn't rewrite, but it's a similar rendering engine to Fabric, but it allows for more changes to it. So you can like do stuff with the rendering engine. Yeah. Zaf, my house has a big forehead. What do I do about that? I don't want it to be smaller. I can't put a window there either. I don't know what to do.
Bangs.
It has bangs.
Bruh, if it's already got bangs and it's still got a big forehead, you're cooked.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot of it because it kind of looks horrendous, but I want it to work because I want attic space. I just sent it to you, or you can make the 10,000 block journey out here to see it for
I ain't
yourself.
doing that. Lee got back to me. He asked if it was causing issues, and I said, well, players are complaining, and render distance is at 4 to compensate. I specifically didn't say it was causing issues, because that's a different...
What?
Causing issues would be like, is it crashing the server constantly? And it's not.
Oh, were you muted for a second? Because you didn't say anything until that.
Oh! Yeah, I got a message from Lee.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you see my 5-head house?
Yeah, it's 5 head. Add a deck up there.
I could. I have chests against that wall.
Okay, well then add an offshoot where it comes out a little bit, like those old houses that you see at taverns.
Oh yeah, where it's like a balcony that does nothing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically just the top building is bigger than the bottom building.
Yeah. I could. Yeah, I like that. And then I can overhang it a little bit and have some supports.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good idea, Zaf. I'm gonna have
Always
to
here to
move the
serve.
chest set against the
Salutes.
wall though. Salute.
Yep.
Luckily, there are nothing in these chests yet. So, I will fix it. Let's Do Meadow is very good. I like that mod a lot.
Oh, and you didn't want to add it.
No, Let's Do Meadow is the one I wanted to stay.
Oh, okay.
I am very indifferent on the rest of the Let's Do mods. Except
Meadow's
for
cool.
Beach Party, that one sucks.
Yeah, Beach Party sucks pretty bad.
Meadow is definitely the best one, because it adds a really good wood type, which is pine.
Cheese.
And cheese, yeah. We love cheese here.
We are big cheese pleasers.
Cheese
We are big cheese heads. Cheesed to meet you.
I'm indifferent to the rest of the Let's Do mods just because I never interacted with them last season.
I just like that they add stuff
And
and
they interact with each other.
and they're
right.
and yeah, and there's no real overlap. I mean, there's overlap as in there's like different side tables, but they're called different things. So like one's a small side table and one's called a side table.
Yeah. I just think some of the mods are a little bit redundant and could be combined into one, you know? Like, there's no reason for Bakery, Brewery, and Candlelight and Farm and Charm to be different.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, like, but I think Bakery definitely should be combined in with at least Farm and Charm.
I tend to agree. My understanding from all that is that the Let's Do family of mods is basically each part of it is spearheaded by a different developer.
Oh.
That's my understanding. And then they just have the same artists do all the textures.
That would make sense.
But I don't know.
But Candlelight and Farm and Charm are very similar. Candlelight is just like fancy food, while Farm and Charm is basic food. So they could easily be merged.
Well, I mean,
And
when Farm and
Bakery is
Charm
just like
came out, all the other mods came out with a compatibility Farm and Charm update that made it so that they didn't overlap on each other or touch each other's toes, I guess.
They didn't step on each other's toes.
Yeah. Touching dogs.
Which, that's good, you know. But I still think some of the mods could do with a bit combining.
I agree.
What's the other one? Let's Do Camping is also just such a small mod.
It is.
All it adds is tents, backpacks, and a grill. Oh, and a Swiss Army knife. Can't forget about that.
Yeah.
But, like, that's it. Oh, and sleeping bags. Let's Do Furniture also. Like, most of the stuff in Let's Do Furniture is also in Let's Do Candlelight, but it just has a different model or texture.
I think it's just how I don't know, like the developer just has like they just really
There's
want
grandfather clocks?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I gotta make one right now.
Grandfather clocks without the L? Anyway.
No. Grandfather clocks without... I couldn't think of anything witty to say, so I just gave up.
Okay.
You can't blame a man for knowing when he's defeated.
I know. I think the Let's Do mod family is just kind of like, they like to segment things.
Yeah. How do I not have any spruce wood?
Which, ironically, that's what I think Quark should be doing. But I'll digress.
Yeah, Quark honestly should be multiple different mods. Like, it already is split. There's Quark Oddities, which is a separate mod. But, like, it has 9 sections in the tweaks menu.
Yeah.
In the configuration menu. So just, like, split that into 9 different mods. I just hit my mic.
Yeah.
It's the biggest mods that are always such weird decisions.
It's because they get so big and they don't know, like, what to add next. They don't have a...
Yeah.
They don't have a clear vision for what their mod's supposed to be.
Agreed.
That's why I like Supplementary so much. Supplementary is my beloved.
Supplementaries might be the best Minecraft mod of all time. It is my pick for the best Minecraft mod of all time.
I would tend to agree.
Like, it's just such a nice all-rounder mod. It's way better than Quark.
Yeah, Supplementaries is incredible.
Like, some of the stuff it adds, like, some of it is useless, you know? Like, or especially when combined with other mods. Like, it has a 7-segment display, which is just a worse version of Create's, like, mechanized whatevers. But, like,
Yeah.
as a vanilla-friendly mod, it is amazing.
They got lapis stuff. They make burning stuff useful.
Yeah. There's like there's a spring launcher. That's fun, but like it's just the same as a slime block and a piston, but it's in one block.
If there's any mod that I think should be added to vanilla, it's Supplementaries.
Yes.
Without question.
I agree. Not all of it, but I think most of it. Some of it doesn't fit, you know?
Like the safe.
Like no, I think the safe could fit. Terraria has a similar thing, like piggy bank, you know, and Minecraft has the ender chest, so I think safes could work. But I'm talking about the frames where you can just put them on any block. Like, I don't think Minecraft would ever add something like that.
Oh, frame, like the braces.
Yeah, like timber frame, timber brace, timber cross brace.
Yeah.
I don't think Minecraft would do that.
If I had to pick a mod that everything would be added, it would also be Supplementaries.
Yeah. Some of the things, also it just adds quivers, which were going to be in Minecraft originally, but weren't.
Yeah.
Supplementaries, goated mod. Mod of the year, 2027.
It's the mod of the year every year. Let's be real.
Every year. Let's be honest.
And also it has a jar.
It does, and it has a cage too. The cage is probably not something that would be added to vanilla.
Probably not.
It's just you can put like little guys in there, like frogs and slimes and magma cubes.
I do like the sugar cube.
Yeah, that's fun. And the flint block is actually so very nice for create, because you can just compact all your flint from
Yeah.
from an iron farm and then send it up to your villager area to trade it. That's what I did. Now, most people wouldn't use flint, because most people aren't stupid like I am.
Based.
But I use flint. I'm a based little guy. I'm not based, but I can say I am.
If you say it enough times, it'll manifest.
Yeah, that's how it worked with my dad. Right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
What if it's going to be 2% or whole?
What?
Because you get milk.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, he went out for Marlboros.
Oh.
That's such a hard word for me to say.
Marlboros?
Yeah, it's on the same level as Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire?
No, it's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester? Yeah, okay. That's the Midwest coming out in us.
Wamberg Kramer sauce. Worcester Credence sauce.
Waluigi butthole sauce.
Sure, Zaf. You got it. You did great. Okay, you got a little excited there. Just calm down. Calm down, buddy. Stop it. Too much. Abercrombie sauce.
Wreck-It Ralph sauce.
Discord notification. I wonder whomst it was. Oh, it was your mom, Zaf. How nice.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
She said she wanted to tell you that she packed you a lunch.
Tell her that it better not be bologna with ketchup again.
Okay, I will. She said it's lettuce with mayo at this time.
Yay!
What did I do? Why is there... What the... What? I'm pressing random buttons on my keyboard and it's making me very distressed.
War.
There's a cube next
War!
to my cursor and I can't get rid of it.
War! Oh, he's gone.
My game crashed. I got kicked from the server.
The queue.
Please go away. I don't want you here. Why is it here? Also, don't press U. Don't do it.
Okay.
Actually, do press U.
Okay.
Do it. You should jump off the front of your boat.
Watch me. This is the poop deck. And this is
No,
the
it's
booty
the
deck.
booty deck, right?
No, this is
Yeah.
the booty deck. Burnt stopped working.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, it works sometimes, but I think most of the time it gets overwritten by, what's it called? Supplementary's Ash.
I'm fine with that. If I fell off of this thing, it would be really bad because it's on grooves.
Yeah, but your spawn is set on it.
No, I meant like if
Why
I
is there a
survived.
cube on my screen? This is so strange.
Bro's looking
I
at
bet
chunk
it's a quartz
borders.
thing. What the cube?
How do you feel about the creaking?
I think it's... I mean, they added the warden, but...
Well, the warden was kind of destroyed after the... Because you can kill him easily now.
Yeah, that's true. But... I think the creaking is... I think eventually they're gonna add every type of game to Minecraft. You know? Like,
The creaking is...
Not every type of game, but like every type of game genre.
Yeah. So they're in their horror arc right now?
Yeah.
To be honest, if this is how far their horror arc goes, I'm a little disappointed. Where's my flesh biome?
What? There's a flesh biome?
I would like there to be a flesh biome in the Nether. Call it the primordial carcass.
Honestly, that would be dope. Make it a super rare biome, kind of like Mushroom Islands, and it's just like a huge corpse of something.
Yeah.
And then you can like go in there and there's parasites that attack you.
Yeah, and you can add the like a condensed version of rotten flesh called blocks of rotten flesh.
Yeah, blocks of flesh.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
And
Maybe
blood.
some new variants of bone blocks. Rib cage block.
Bone fences.
We have that in the mod pack, but yeah. I'd be down for a whole bone wood set. Bone
Bruh.
trees.
Like the bamboo wood set.
Yeah, yeah. It's like bone planks.
They could have like a 3x3 bone, and in the middle they have a block of marrow.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm a huge fan of flesh-related things.
I know you are, Zeph. You
I
have your
am.
biomancy and sanguine. Speaking of sanguine, it's day 580. We're getting close. I think once it hits that day, you should probably adjust it to like one at every 100 days.
Oh, I was gonna cut it in half.
Yeah, I'd be fine with every 100. It's just the early game was rough with sanguine.
Okay.
I think
111. Now it has to be a
every
factor
100
of
days.
666.
Oh yeah, every 100 days is fine with me.
111.
50 might be fine too, but 25 was a bit too often, especially when we barely had any gear.
The default is 10.
Yeah, that is insane. How
That
are you meant to live that?
that's like
normal?
blood and bones level of hard.
Yeah, it's like almost. No, I'd say it's not as hard as Better Than Wolves. Better Than Wolves is its own breed of hard.
No, better than wolves is called sadistic.
Yeah, I want to do a playthrough on Better Than Wolves one day.
No, you don't.
No, by playthrough I mean play it once and then never play it again.
Better than wolves
Like
sucks, man.
Yeah, you have to do like 10 hours of work just to get a crafting table. It's just so overcomplicated
Yeah.
for no reason too.
It makes RL
And
Craft
you
look
know,
like a
it's like an
cinch.
old version of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have started to realize that RL Craft is just it's not the hardest mod in Minecraft, it's the most bullshitty mod in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's just
Mod pack.
it's not hard, it's just unfair.
Yeah, exactly. So like if there's it's dumb.
Also, I hate Lycanites mobs.
I haven't played with it enough, honestly.
I just
used to back in the day when I played.
I mean, they're cool, but they're not Minecrafty at all.
Yeah, no, that and Pixelmon. I think I do not like Pixelmon. That's my Lycanite mobs, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Pixelmon.
Orespawn is everyone's Lycanite
Cobblemon
mobs.
based. Yeah. Orespawn is a.
Why did we like that?
No one. I mean, yeah, that. Yeah, we did kind of like it, I guess. But like the progression in Orespawn is also just so whack, because you can just like you can tell the guy who made it was unhinged.
Yeah, yeah.
Just from like the balancing of the mod.
The guy who made it just added a really hard boss and a really good weapon you get from it, and he was like, "Well, only going up from here." He just did that every single time afterwards.
Yeah, it's just like why did you do it? Why? And then so I watched a video on it the other day where some people played through Orespawn as it was meant to be played. And they like went and they did like all the progression for it. Their final boss, they wanted to defeat the queen, which is It's like the king, but it's harder.
Of course.
Yeah. And they didn't because it was so hard. But some of the decisions that were made are just like so baffling. Like the hardest sword to craft in the mod, which is Big Bertha. It costs the materials from like 20 bosses, and it takes you forever to find all of them and kill them. And then you can just find a better sword in dungeon chests. Like it's why? Why would you do that? And also you can find the best armor in the game, which you craft from the drops from the queen. You can just find that in a dungeon chest.
Bro,
Yeah.
what's the point?
It's absurd and insane and unhinged. All of the adjectives.
Yeah. No, or spawn is
Yeah. Why did anyone like that mod? And it has blatant theft too
yeah.
with Mobzilla. And he tried to monetize Mobzilla. You know, he like tried to sell T-shirts of it when it's just Godzilla ripoff. That's what happens when boomers try to make video games. He's like 50 years old or something.
Like
I'll never be that old.
I just don't understand what, like, or spawn was originally just a mod that had ores that you could get spawn eggs from.
Yeah. And
Why did it turn into what it turned into?
because the guy wanted to be quirky with them. I don't know. It's very established at this point that he was not mentally stable. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's the most you can say about it without going into the full details. Just the guy was not all there.
He's like the guy who made Temple OS.
What is Temple OS?
Oh boy. It
What's
just,
the lore?
you want to go down the rabbit hole, just do it.
What's I'll look it up right now.
By the way, it's Christian levels of lore.
Oh. Oh, it's an operating system. That makes sense. It's an OS. It's a biblical themed operating system? What? What is this? What?
No, you should look up the stuff about the guy who made Temple OS is where it really
Holy
starts.
see?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I am not reading this right now. That is like Loudhouse revamped levels of unhinged.
He like at one point he like went down like a rabbit hole because he had schizophrenia.
I mean, I would also be going down rabbit holes if I had schizophrenia. To be fair.
And it's all every single moment of it is online. The decline. Like Christian.
Yeah.
But the guy was a certified genius. He made his own compiler.
What? That is, I mean, yeah. That alone is certified Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast. So, I could never. I really couldn't.
God's operating system.
Why was it biblical theme? Like,
Because he thought that God gave him a divine revelation to make something that was its own operating system. He thought he was like a disciple, like Jesus, no, like Muhammad, and that God was telling him the code to make the operating system.
so God beamed if statements into this dude's head.
Yeah,
It's just like, by golly, I've got to make an operating system now.
yeah.
Man, I wonder what he was smoking when he got that.
I don't know, man.
I'd like to have.
Also, nice Yandere dev reference there. That was pretty good.
Zaf.
Yeah.
That wasn't a reference.
Oh. The if statement
That was
wasn't a
just
reference.
no, it wasn't. But I'd like to know what you think it was a reference to.
There's this guy named Yandere Dev who made
I
this
know that
game
guy, and I
called
know it's a
Yandere
very
Simulator.
unhinged. It's a very unhinged game, and it's never going to be finished, and it's so poorly optimized.
Right, so it's poorly optimized because he doesn't have switch statements. The entire game is made with if statements.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
what it
that's
came from.
okay. Yeah, sure. I definitely also
That's why it
remember
runs like
playing
poo poo every millisecond.
that. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
It's checking thousands of times a minute to see if a character is in a place.
Uh, that there's two kinds of game developers. The ones who use all if statements and the ones who use all switch cases.
Yeah, there's Yandere Dev, and then there's Roller Coaster Tycoon guy.
And yeah, and then there's like okay, so Yandere Dev, his game is all if statements. Undertale is all switch case. Like it's one switch case for the entire game.
Yeah.
So I guess there's three kinds of game developers instead.
The wait, I think the guy who made the guy who made Roller Coaster Tycoon, he made his thing. What?
He wrote it in C,
Yeah, he
but
made it.
he wrote it in the most basic and unuser friendly code interface or coding language so that it yeah, he wrote it in binary, and because of that it is the best optimized game ever. Real. If he made a Minecraft optimization mod, it'd be over. Oh no, that sounds painful. Maybe he's been working on that. Maybe that's why we haven't heard from him. He sold
Yeah,
off the Coaster Tycoon IP to optimize Minecraft to be its very best.
of course. The game of the century. Now the game of the millennium.
Absolute insanity. I mean, in the future, that's probably going to be a real thing people have to worry about. Like right now, can it run
DNA.
to Insect DNA? Oh what? Just, wow. Yeah. You think Minecraft will stay relevant for another 10, 20 years?
I mean, it's already been relevant for 15, over
That's
15 at
true.
this point.
It has fallen off multiple times during that time, though.
The thing about Minecraft is it's successfully gone from a game to an engine.
Yeah.
That's what its staying power is now.
Yeah. It's kind of like Geometry Dash, except Geometry Dash is less of an engine, you know?
It's like Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox, that's a better example. Because Roblox was always an engine, it was never just a game.
Yeah. So if Minecraft stops development, people are still going to develop in Minecraft. You
Yeah,
think the create people are going to stop? Nah, they're around
yeah,
until they
yeah,
die.
for real. I mean, yeah, the community of Minecraft is really what's kept it alive. If your
In
game doesn't
30
have a
years,
community,
it's going to be like me moving my entire world in Minecraft with Valkyrian skies. 7, and
I
it's
move
like,
all 60 million blocks and I rotate it 90 degrees. What does it look like after that? Let's find out.
yeah,
In
and
the
it's
next
like
70 episodes.
showing that, and then it's like then he's like, well, I have this world, I'm gonna go visit my friend's world, and he just goes through the void for 20 minutes and ends up in his friend's world. Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, Minecraft is gonna just keep getting better.
Could you imagine the optimizations between cross-platform mods that's gonna happen in 20 years?
Like Bedrock compatibility with Java would be insane.
Yeah, like everything's gonna work on Valkyrian Skies. Everything's gonna work with Create.
Everything is gonna be optimized by Sodium. Like
Yeah,
it's not gonna have rendering issues.
there's gonna be no rendering issues.
There's gonna be nothing wrong with anything anymore.
That's what I see the future of Minecraft being. Just like a game that was created by a studio and then bought out by an incompetent one that could never rematch the glory days, being optimized to oblivion by people with too much free time.
Yeah. Minecraft is a timeless game for a reason.
That's my future.
And you can believe that. You're valid for that. I believe in you. Where did my pine wood go? There it is. Okay, Zaf, I've almost done putting on the 5-head cover. I
Five
think
head.
it's okay, but it's still kind of 5-heady, so
It
I'm
could
giving
always
it
be
a
better.
balcony. Yeah, I'm giving it a balcony too. Just so it's
I need an ender pearl.
decent. We all need ender pearls.
I thought my phone was ringing, but it was Minecraft music.
Which song is it? Hagstrom?
It's the one dun 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 dun.
Bro, it sounds like the mosquito in my room. Oh no! My house has an equally bad 5-head problem on the other side.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
Ignore it.
Yeah.
Because it's on the back. It's swept under the rug.
Na 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 na
Yeah,
na
that would be...
na.
Oh, that subwoofer lullaby. Took me a second.
My wee wee goes boing boing boing.
What? Are you okay? What? Huh, what warranted that? Why do I hear an arrow? Zach, are you okay?
Cocky one boing boing.
I'll leave you to it. Sometimes you just have to let them go.
Bum, bum. I feel like I've been playing
Water just
Minecraft
started
too
playing
much.
for me. You can never play Minecraft too much.
Like, I'm starting to think about my real life as if I were in Minecraft.
Zaf, I did some crazy, insane math earlier today for Minecraft. I used, I know it's gonna be hard to believe, but I used a squared plus b squared equals c squared in the real world.
Bruh, use the
Yep. I used it, so what I did was, I took the location of the most, or the closest toxic cave to me. And then I used the Pythagorean theorem to get a line that was that distance to it. And then I put a circle with a radius of that around the location.
You
of
lost
the
me,
dead.
man.
Exactly. And that just tells me that there's no toxic cave within 12,000 blocks of me.
Oh.
Except
Well,
for that one. Also, I found 2 Alex's caves within, like, 2,000 blocks of each other.
not bad.
Yeah, it's a candy cavity and the one we don't like. The Forlorn Hollows.
You don't like it, or I don't like it.
I like it.
I'm a
but
fan of
I
the.
don't
I'm a
like
fan
it.
of the poop cave.
I'm a fan of the poop cave.
Reminds me of the Binding of
But
Isaac.
it's scary, you know?
That's why it reminds me of the Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
You ever seen a gaper?
I've played the Binding of Isaac, but not that much.
There's the guys that have their mouths open and scream at you.
You mean I don't know. I've played like maybe 5 hours of that game.
Oh, that's not much.
Yeah. I bought it during the summer sale and I could never get into it.
It's hard.
Yeah. And it being a twin stick shooter is
I had to learn
not good at those.
twin sticks shooting just to play the game.
Yeah. I was playing it on controller.
You.
Yeah. Quite ill.
I'm good at twin stick shooters now, though. I have to be, because I play Isaac.
I am good at third-person shooters.
I'm not.
That would be... I'm decent at... I used to play Fortnite a lot, but I don't play Fortnite anymore.
Pokemon Go every day.
No.
Pokemon
Not
Go
the
to the
flashback.
polls.
No!
Pokemon Go to the polls.
No!
You remember when she said that in 2016?
Here come that boy. Just kidding. It's me, Hillary.
Oh, yeah.
She never said that. That was
But I like to think she did.
Me too. I did for a long time.
You remember when Dat Boy was a meme?
Yes. Here come that boy.
You're still trying to keep
Want
it
me
alive?
roll and want me go.
Because it ain't alive.
It is not alive. Rest in peace, that boy. I don't remember.
Do you remember the most forced meme of all time?
Oh yeah, somebody touch my spaghetti.
Somebody a touch of my spaghetti. The most.
Why was that even a meme?
I don't know.
It's not even that funny looking back on it.
Yeah,
know
it's
what's
not.
a great meme though?
What?
We're number one. That was a peak meme. Yeah, you've got it. That was a peak meme.
It's still peak.
We
It's
have
because the
never-
actor died,
never
right?
reached- Yeah, I mean he did, but it was a meme before that.
Right. That just propelled it like even higher
Yeah.
because they all felt bad for
Don't
that
get
guy.
much higher.
That's also a peak meme. Oh. That one meme made me watch One Piece.
I have not watched One Piece and I never will.
Look, man, I didn't even finish it, and I've been through like 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not watching it.
I don't.
I don't watch anything.
And you know what? I'm gonna. It's mid.
You can't just watch 1,000 episodes of it and then say it's mid.
It is. It's mid.
Like, you invested 1,000 episodes of your life into this.
You know why I did that? I did that just so I could argue with the people that say you just haven't watched it long enough. You just haven't watched it. You just haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's
Just
but
for those
you
people.
you have to finish it to be able to argue with.
Yeah, I'm in Wano though. You know.
I don't know what that means.
It's the newest arc, and you know it's fine. It's only like a couple years old.
Sure, it's F. You can believe that.
Look, man, it took me forever to get through Dressrosa.
What does that mean?
That arc was going on for like 2 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know what. I don't get anime references.
This is not anime. This is One Piece.
Is anime.
This isn't anime. This is One Piece.
We're in the big leagues now.
No, I'm literally watching it just so I can tell diehard One Piece fans that it's mid.
Honestly, I respect it.
Because it is. It's mid, man.
And you've watched it, so you can say that.
I can literally say that, yeah.
And then you can just own them, because you're like, it's mid. Screw off.
It's mid. Take that. Frickin' idiot.
I take back what I said.
What the frick?
What the skibbity?
I learned recently that one of my coworkers' kids is afraid of Skibidi Toilet.
See, the thing is about that, I just heard of a story similar to that the other day, where a kid refused to potty train because he
That's
was afraid
literally
of
the same
Skibidi Toilet.
situation. He
Oh, I
won't
love
potty train
kids.
because he's afraid that Skibidi Toilet's head's gonna come out.
And this is why you don't let your kids on the internet.
But also, but also, the the coworker tricked the kid by saying you need to feed it or else it'll come out. Which is
That's such a
crazy.
genius way to do it.
You need to
That's
feed
crazy.
it.
That is such a messed up thing. But, I mean, the kid's. He's already long gone.
Oh, I'm crying.
No, you're not.
It's because of
Lies.
Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah. I've watched all of Skibbity Toilet.
I have not done that yet. Is that your One
And you know
Piece?
what? It's mid.
It's
No.
mid.
It's mid for the first 40 episodes, and then it becomes like an actual TV show that I could. Like, if it was anything other than Skibbity Toilet, people would say it's good.
I do not understand how it is at such a point that you could go out and buy Skibidi Toilet at Walmart.
Okay.
When did that happen?
Zaf, I was at Walmart the other day, and I walked past the toy aisle, and I looked in, and I saw one of them sitting there taunting me. It actually distressed me so much to see it. I almost had an actual panic attack in the Walmart from seeing that thing.
Bro, didn't
Like,
didn't a company
it
buy
made
the
me
rights to a movie?
Yeah, no, they were gonna make a movie with Michael Bay.
Michael Bay was gonna make a Skibidi Toilet movie?
It's not been called off yet, as far as I know.
Bro, I don't
It's gonna
know.
be so peak.
I don't know how I would feel if Michael Bay made a Skibidi Toilet movie.
Not if, when.
How how did we end up here?
This is the worst timeline, Zaf. That's how.
That is horrible. Like, I don't even know if they have the legal rights to be making Skibidi Toilet.
They do. They're working with the creator on YouTube. Of
No, I
course,
mean,
they don't
like,
have the rights to the models. And
right, that's
stuff,
what
but
I
they're
mean. Because
gonna
it's
make their own
G-Man from
models.
Half-Life 2.
They're obviously gonna make their own stuff, but like, yeah, insanity. Oh, gibbity toilet.
I want to go home.
Then go home, Zach.
No, to like 2002.
Oh, back when life was simpler.
Back when I watched Blue's Clues.
I wasn't alive in 2002.
Well, that's when I was born, so technically I wasn't alive for like, wait, no, I was born in January, so I was alive for all of 2000. Wait, I wasn't alive for 12 days of 2002. There we go.
I see. See, I was born in the middle of the year. So, I don't
That's going to
I don't
complicate things for you.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm becoming old. I'm going to be like 23 this year.
Cringe.
I'm almost middle-aged.
I'm gonna be 20 in like half a year.
Nothing
Not half a
changes.
year, like 8 months.
Actually, no. When you turn 20, a lot changes.
Oh, no. It's when I hit 21. Because then I can get absolutely wasted.
You've been doing that.
No.
Do you plead the fifth?
What does that mean?
Do you choose to remain silent?
I have never drank a beer in my life, Zach. Or any alcohol, for that matter.
You're from Wisconsin.
I'm not from Wisconsin, Zach.
Wait, what? Who was the Wisconsin person?
You.
No, I'm not from Wisconsin.
Right, you're Michigan. I'm not the Wisconsin guy.
Who's the
It's
Wisconsin?
not me. I don't know. I think it might be. It's not Aiden, right?
No, I've seen him in real life. Lives in
Oh,
the same town I do.
I see. Yeah, I don't think there's a Wisconsin guy. Cause like me, you, and Aiden are the only ones that live in the U.S. to my knowledge.
I feel like I'm being gaslit.
No, like actually, I don't think there's a
This is
Wisconsin
my 9/11.
guy. What? That's a crazy statement. You can't say that. You can, but that's crazy. Oh, wow. I, insanity.
Keeping it real.
Oh, I was not expecting to hear a 9/11 reference today. I really wasn't.
Expect the unexpected.
I can't do that. I don't have the gift of foresight. Why'd you go quiet after I said that?
I'm walking here.
Why are you from New York now? I'm walking here. Like what? Bro really thinks he's Spider-Man.
Get me pictures.
I want pictures of Plunderer. Bro, andesite is so rare. Like, I've barely seen any andesite.
You can craft it.
Yeah, that's what Jackie had to do when he started Create. I have 2 pieces of andesite in my entire storage.
It's because world generation has changed, and now they generate globs.
Yeah. Instead of the little spots where it usually generates, it's instead big spots.
Yeah,
But
it's
for
like
some
that
reason-
messed up burrito rant.
Yeah. But for some reason, it's like andesite and granite are way more common. Not andesite, diorite. They're just way more common than andesite for some reason.
I mean, I don't have a problem with nerfing Create a little bit.
I mean, it's not a problem. You can make an andesite alloy farm, which is the first thing I'm doing when I start Create.
Bro explained his grand plan.
My grand slam from Denny's.
I wish we had a Denny's. We
in
don't.
Minecraft.
No, in real life, we don't have a
You
Denny's
should have
here.
added the 7-Eleven mod to Minecraft.
No.
Amazing. I would have loved to just be flying around.
Although I have thought it would be funny if I could beg Lee for another server and host creator events there, like adding all the dweller mods or adding the 7-Eleven mod and also adding the boiled one phenomenon mod.
What is the boiled one?
Oh, it's like it's the new horror mod that everyone talks about. That's odd jump scare. But I just think it'd be funny to see the boiled one in a 7-Eleven.
He wants a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
He's so thirsty.
Do you guys have any chimichangas left? The arrow's still here.
Crazy. I can hear it through your mic a little bit.
Are you sure you don't just have my stream up?
Oh no, I have it up. It's just muted.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not hearing you twice. No, I'm kind of smart for that.
Also, apparently the John mod has been ported to the newest version.
What is the John mod?
You never heard of the John mod?
What does it do?
Bro, that was like the first horror mod besides the creepypasta mod.
What?
Bro doesn't know when the sacred scrolls were written.
What is the John mod? What does it do? I probably know it.
It adds this white guy with a mouth in his stomach that chases you with his head tilted.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
It's
Sounds
classic.
like every other horror mod nowadays.
Yeah, except it's not because it was made like in
How do we get?
1.7 or 1.6.
Oh, wow. How do we get the ashen wood from quark? Where do you think that is?
Ashen?
Yeah, because that's like what the ancient city chests are made out of. So, like, where is it? It might be in the end.
That's a possibility.
The leaves.
Block of mashed
Like,
potato? Hold on.
wait, wait, wait. Block of mashed potatoes? I need one right now.
You have to learn destroy, which means
No!
you basically have to do molecular chemistry to get it.
I just want mashed potatoes. This is truly a tragic day. How has GT been sorting anything yet?
Bruh, GT don't sort.
I know, but no, she does, quote unquote, sort.
Well,
Has she
I
done
look,
any of that?
I live with her now, so she pawns it off on me.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Sorter. I've always been the sorter.
Good.
So when she didn't have a sorter, she kind of didn't know what to do. Why the abomination happened. The incident.
I still have flashbacks to that. the purple chest, the green-ish chest.
That was my Pentagon.
Not another one. A second 9/11 reference, just like the second tower.
Oh,
What is up, YouTube? Don't demonetize this man.
it's a live stream. Do you really think that anybody's gonna look past the first 5 minutes?
That's true. You do have 3 people watching right now.
What?
I'm only one of them.
Well, I'm second of them.
You're what?
Yeah, because I have it pulled up on my iPad. That's like my second monitor.
Okay. So you've got an actual viewer.
I guess you could say that.
You could say that.
I got a +1 fortune ancient tome.
Oh yeah. I have 3 ancient tomes. I got a fortune one, I got a riptide one, and I got a piercing one.
We have 3 as well, but I don't remember what the other ones were. I think it might have been piercing and some useless stuff, pretty much.
Yeah. Riptide is gonna be nice because it makes you go faster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom. And I
Yeah.
have a trident too, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I found these things called runic etching. It's very cool. Lets you change the enchantment glint of your items. Speaking of enchantment, I have to get my table down somewhere. I don't exactly.
You can sieve mashed potatoes and get crushed raw rhodium
Rhodium?
and 40% chance of getting mashed potatoes back. Only a 2% chance of getting the crushed raw rhodium.
So you can just you could, in theory, infinitely mash your potatoes.
Well, no, because there's only a 40% chance you're getting the
but
mashed potatoes back out.
Theoretically, if you're insanely lucky, you could.
Theoretically, you could get $1 trillion tomorrow, Fish.
I like those odds.
They're not even odds.
That's what you think.
Just saying it's possible.
You're in the 99%, Zaf. You're a hater.
Yeah. The one way to get rich is to put all your money on gambling and gamble.
Always on red, baby. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big.
I'm just thinking of the Jonkler beatbox meme right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going. Why so serious? No. Never do that again.
Why so serious?
Stop being so devious. Where did my enchanting table go? Is it enchanting table or enchantment table? Saf, which one?
Uh, uh,
What
uh,
else?
uh, give me a hint.
It's not a hint. It's personal preference. Do you say enchantment or enchanting?
I say enchanting.
That's good. That's the correct one. Enchantment is what it was called on Bedrock for a while.
It's a table where you enchant things.
Yeah.
It's a crafting table.
Yeah, or a smithing table or a fletching table, even though that last one doesn't fletch.
A grinding stone.
Or a cartographying table.
A furnacing.
What else
uh,
is there? What else? What else? An anviling.
smoking.
Wait, don't we have cigarettes and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, I need to get one of those. How do I get tobacco?
They don't stack, so you gotta throw the butts out.
That's really funny. How do we get tobacco though? Because I want to make a cigar.
Yeah.
It just hit a fat cigar.
It looks like you can find tobacco just on the ground.
Oh, okay. I might have to do another one of those flip out enchanting tables because I don't have any room for it.
Why so serious?
So if that bit's over, you can stop.
It's stuck in my head.
Fair enough. I wonder what happened if I put my render distance up to 32.
Oh no, my PC!
It's actually running pretty well. I can actually see a big amount of the chunk error.
Chunking error.
It's not a crafting table, so. Honestly, my game is running pretty smoothly while running at 32 chunks. Like, it's pretty good. Yay! Okay. That's fine. You think 2 gigabytes will get us up to 8 render distance? And, I mean, we haven't had the same amount of players online as day 1 in a while. Out of how many? Oh. Put it up to 6. I'd be fine with 6. Yeah. The server runs fine right now, as far as I'm aware. Oh, and I just got a lag spike when that happened. No, that's just my 32 render distance. Yeah. Like, I'm just sitting at my house right now.
I
Yeah. I wonder how it was doing earlier when I was on my ring trip. You know? I wonder if the logs have that information. Oh, I see. That's, yeah, standard. Wait a minute. I just realized the torch in my offhand is a 3D model now. That's, what mod does that?
uh
Pretty cool.
there's like a mod that adds more animations to
Well, that's Epic Fight.
nope. what
Okay.
it's called though, because it turns 3D.
Yeah, and you hold those up. Those are easy to notice. I have to get rid of all the ice and snow in this village. Oh, that's blue ice. I almost just broke that without keeping it. Blue ice. Very valuable. I'm making this floating village. It's gonna still have, like, snow village houses. But I'm getting rid of all the snow. So I guess
Yeah,
it's just village. Yeah. What is yeah? Why yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. Ah!
Ooh, ancient tome for sweeping edge.
I fell.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna have to go loot my ancient cities at some point. But the one that's half submerged in water is gonna be a pain. Yeah. But like I gotta go down there at some point. Like I live I just realized that the same thing happened again. For like 4 or 5 Minecraft seasons. Wait, or just like servers I've been on, I have lived over an ancient city.
That's
I
pretty good.
think last season is the first time that I didn't live over an ancient city. Since like it started with the whitelisted server. Like I picked my location and there just happened to be an ancient city under me. And then in a single player world I was doing, I ended up picking a location and I was over an ancient city. And then there was another one where I was over an ancient city. Yeah, like it's more common for me to live over an ancient city than not to. And it's all been by chance. This one included. Except this time it's 2 ancient cities. Technically not. I mean, technically it's not 2 because the second one is far away from me, but you know.
I just set off a shrieker. I need to run.
Get out of there, Zaf. Get out!
You need to leave.
No! These lava rivers are really cool. I like those.
For real.
Wait, the 2 ancient cities are connected by a lava river. That's pretty cool. Alright, Zaf. I think I'm gonna go now.
Okay, so
Have
yeah, I'm gonna go
fun
now.
with your ancient... Oh, wow. You should have said, hi, I'm gonna go now. I'm Zaf.
I'm
Something
not a
that way.
I'm not a daddy.
What? Don't ever call yourself that again, please.
Oh.
Don't, but just don't say that again.
I just said I specifically wasn't.
Just don't. I would rather not be that. But, I mean, if you think I'm that, then sure. But I'm going now.
He left. He right. He left. He right. Little did he know, I was actually daddy. Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. Doodly doot. Doodly doot. Doot 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 doot. 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 My god, the arrow's still there. Eh. We will set sail again on our never-ending quest to find an enderpearl. Generals gather in their masses. No, that's not smart. Oh man, that's a creeper. That was scary. There he is. Where'd he go? Yes! We got it! I beat his karate. Because I'm Karate Man. You die too. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? What do we need? 2 pieces of flesh, spider eye, boom, 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 boom. Oh. Time to plunder some flesh. Reset my spawn. You are gonna die, buddy. That's a good target's corpse. Bile gland. Pretty metal. Let's see what's next. Primordial core. So slow. Da da da. Ooh, I wonder if Shibas would count as a. Give me fangs. Sharp claw. Huh. Die. Oh, wonder what a pig will give me. Lots of good stuff. Seems like Shibas don't give me anything. So I should stop killing them. But it's so dang fun. Sorry. These guys, however, give me sharp claws. That I do want. wonder if horses will give me anything. Give me a bile gland, huh? I think I'm gonna put mending on this thing. You have a mending book? I think this would be the good thing to put mending on. That is the play. Let's see our spoils. That's good. Nice. Nice. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got the flesh plunderer, and I need to feed it. I wonder if I can. Can't fix it up like that. Let me get an anvil. Let me make an anvil. I don't know if we have enough iron, but I can try. Don't have enough iron. I don't really want to smelt anymore. That'll be it for this episode, guys. See you next time, where we will go to the nether and get tons of ender pearls so that we can finish this.